Wow, so how do you feel knowing that with the current Xbox, you have this whole feature where the disc is basically a token? It's a validated gift card in a sense, meaning that if you have a current gen Xbox and you need to have internet connection to play your past library, directly off of it's not directly off of the hardware. It just allows you to access it, and it's how other people have informed me through their YouTube content that it's basically it's a proof of purchase, okay? And we've been talking about the thing in the past with the CMOS battery with PlayStation. Now Microsoft with their DRM issues. What's gonna happen when the servers go out? This is crazy, man. This is why I don't get rid of older hardware unless it is completely inoperable and broken. So at least I know natively they still play. Hell, my PlayStation 3 without internet connection has the software built inside to allow me to play PlayStation 2 and 1 games on it. And Sony, for quote-unquote budget reasons, removed that from the next models of PlayStation 3. So I don't want to hear anything from Microsoft talking about there has to be a difference. Now, I can understand with the Series S, because Series S is digital, doesn't have an optical drive. But we need that software, that emulation. And that's the thing I don't get. The Xbox Series X and S are emulation beasts. So, Microsoft, get off your ass. Give us that emulation software, or rectify this the way it needs to be rectified. Because I've been saying the same thing about the CMOS battery with the PlayStation 4 and 5. They're not going to be around much longer. Once they go out, it might be an issue if your battery dies and the servers are not represented no more in the future. Same thing with Microsoft. They don't escape this wrath either. People get caught up in who they prefer to play their games with rather than seeing this whole issue as a problem. And DRM issues and authentication issues with games through network is not just indigenous to Microsoft. It's also across the board with all three of them. So this brings up a big issue. What's going to happen? Are these things going to be represented forever on the internet? Who knows? But I had a Series S for months, man. And it was telling me that from the hard drive, I could not play Mortal Kombat 11 that I had on Xbox One X. But you know what I end up doing? I end up having to go to Google. Finally, something told me, you know what? Am I the only one going through this? You can do a network transfer. I feel like a fucking idiot. To be honest with you, I feel like a fucking idiot. All I had to do was network transfer games that can be copied over off of my hard drive from my 1X and do a network transfer over to my expansion card by having both consoles on at the same time and go through the settings. Now I'm sitting here watching the upgrade. I'm getting a smart delivery upgrade to get an optimized version of Mortal Kombat 11 on the Series S. I had to figure this out by researching it. It's not common knowledge. They had me thinking at first they wanted me to buy the game again. I'm not buying Ultimate for $50 when I bought 11 already. And I paid for the Aftermath expansion. Now, there's certain characters I might buy, but I might not even have to. We'll let you know. It's a 44 gigabyte download. Jesus Christ. All right. See, this is already a issue of memory. I mean, I know I have a terabyte on this card, but still though. Don't let go of your consoles. If you enter your past generation of gaming, or you want to preserve it for your own, or pass it down to your kids, or game until we are in the grave, don't let go of your old consoles. I mean, you don't have to sit there and constantly collect everything. I even limit myself. But if you want to play a lot of the games that you know are just vintage, good games, don't ever let go of any of your hardware that you got unless it's completely inoperable. Even so, see how much it costs, because we can't trust these servers. We can't. So I'm not going to ramble on any longer. Hopefully, once this finishes upgrading, I can finally play a optimized Series S version of MK11. And a little real life alert for y'all. You know, things have been different lately. I've been picking up more shifts on the streets out here with the ambulance. Bought a newer used car, so I gotta make sure everything else is paid for and I still have the comfort that I had before this car note and this insurance that I've taken. I still got my other vehicle. So I just been working hard to make sure everything's all right for me monthly. You know, the rent's gone up. It's not an easy life, so sometimes gaming has to take a back seat. Like I've said in my previous video about falling in and out of love with gaming, it's not that you hate gaming. Sometimes you gotta put your priorities in a row according to what's more important. So anyway, because I'm a Fury, I'm here, and now I'm out. Peace.